this shit sounds so unbelievable already. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Again, I'm giving random commentary too, but one of the reasons I kind of do believe it, Uzi rolls alone. Like all of this for any other person, I'm thinking, where are the people you're with? Why are you doing this? Like, I don't think Meek is like even. I don't think Meek has touched somebody in his life. I'm wondering why Uzi's doing this himself. But we've seen Uzi drive around Philly all the time. Like he's like I've seen Uzi. Did y'all see this video? YouTube.com. Uzi gun. That's a wild thing to type, right? Little. I think someone was approaching his car, and he shot out. He was like, "I got a gun, nigga." Look. Uzi gun. Where is it? Oh, here we go. First of all, remember when Uzi was just driving around everywhere? One of the main things I said is Uzi must literally, like, usually, like, especially what happened to X, a lot of people were even saying, yo, Uzi, make sure you got security with you. You keep driving all over the place, racing people. Yo, at some point, somebody might look at you like, yo, that's a lick. This nigga's driving like a $500,000 car. He probably got his jewelry on, this and third. We don't see security. Let's run down on him. You feel me? Hold on. Look.
No way, bro.
Look, right here, right here. This is it.
That's Uzi, bro. Yo!
Look.
What's good? What it do, G?
See, walking out. Look.
Look at that boy Uzi.
Look.
Yo! What's good? What it do, G?
See? He said, yo, back up, bro. You know I got that thing on me. So I'm going to be honest with you. I always thought, I'm like, all right, it made me feel a little bit better, even though, just get security. But when he's like, yo, listen, man, I got that thing on me, man. So we know how Uzi rocking. Like, Uzi might be moving like a little baby. You're not going to catch him like him. You feel me? However, I'm still saying he's in LA. Why he alone? He hops out the car. Let me go back to this story. Hops out the car, pulls up, and walks over. They're probably having, I don't know, what the fuck they be eating? They be eating some weird shit in LA. Sea moss, drinking green grass or green tea, whatever the fuck they be doing. Vegan, like, it's like having like a little vegan, you know what I mean, vegan surprise, whatever the fuck that is. And Uzi's like, he says something to the table. The dude stands up. He swings at the dude. He falls. The gun falls out. Then she approaches him like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? And Uzi picks the gun up and points it to her. This sounds crazy. I'm going to be honest with you. And I don't want to say, like, I just believe it's false or whatever. Because truth be told, like, again, remember me painting the picture of this area? This is a busy goddamn area. Look, like, even on the Google Maps thing, look, there's a G-Wagon here. Is this a Porsche? Look like a Porsche. I might be wrong. Suburban, probably somebody getting dropped off. I can't really see what that look like, a Rolls Royce over here. This is a really, like, niggas is out here. You feel me? I want to think that if Uzi does this, and apparently this happens at noon, somebody takes a picture. Somebody gets a video. So I really think there's going to be a video that surfaces between now and Tuesday. The mere fact it hasn't come out yet, that person I believe is shopping it, which is smart. And because the holiday weekend, it might take a little while to come. But I do think there's going to be a video. If the video comes out, it's going to get a lot serious because it's hard to escape it. The LAPD can't ignore it if a video, like, so she was talking to the cops and she was like, yo, whatever. She said, whatever about Uzi. Even if she takes back her statement, if we see a video, they got to pursue it. It's the same with Meg. They didn't have to wait for Meg. And by the way, again, it's the LAPD. They didn't have to wait for Meg to cooperate. There was a video of her limping and they had calls and reports about a shooting. You get me? And then allegedly somebody told them the story, and then they decided to charge Tory. Now, of course, she then cooperated somewhat, but if a video comes out, I think Uzi's getting charged no matter what. I just can't believe why he would do all that. I can't see why Uzi would feel the need to put a gun to a woman. That's why I thought at first the story of him kind of feeling offended that this nigga was dating his ex, maybe that made more sense. But him checking her and him, I don't know if he slapped her or he punched her after he put a gun to her, that sounded too wild. And at that point, now I got to think, is Uzi on drugs? He probably is. But, like, are those drugs causing him to do this? I mean, most of these artists, they're on drugs, right? But, like, is the drugs that he might be on causing him to do this type of bullshit? The gun was pulled out in public. Somebody said because ADK, what up with you, bro? He said because he's an emotional dumb nigga? Do you think he would be this dumb? Then it brings me to the next point. Because I don't know exactly what happened with the Tory situation. But this is one of the theories that I've always thought of. I think Tory was getting his ass beat by Meg. I think Tory was getting this. Yo, I think she was choke slamming him, giving him a DDT. Just straight up like, give him the hands like Deontay Wilder. Okay? This nigga's just catching two piece after two. Oh shit! Is my mouth? I think he catching it, right? I think to stop the barrage of fucking power punches, he needed to pull a scrap. Now, again, this is all hypothetical. Now, truth be told, he really didn't need to do that at all. Truth be told, because like, for anybody who owns a gun, the what's usually said is you only pull the gun out if you're down to use it. And in my theory, this is if it even happened. You know, Tory has denied all of this. So what I'm saying is that not every girl is a clout ticket. I don't think that Brittany Bird is a fucking clout ticket. If it is, it's the worst clout ticket ever because we ain't talking about St. John in no other aspect beyond music since he been with her. And he's been hanging out with her for a while. So it's not a clout ticket. What I think it is, though, artists look at, like, it's many different ways. I think sometimes they want to be the person who used to be with a chick, so they just naturally end up being attracted to that chick. Or in some weird way, them niggas is just attracted to whoever that. It's just weird to me, man. I don't know. Somebody said, I can't say that Uzi's a big art. What the fuck are you talking about? Yo, getting with Brittany Bird is not no... Nigga, I'm going to be honest with you. Ari is 3 million times more lit than Brittany Bird. Like, are you kidding me? Now, I'll tell you this, just like I wouldn't think, if Jada breaks up with Baby, I don't think if a rapper gets with Jada, it'll be because of Baby. I think Jada's a clout ticket. There's certain women that just become clout tickets. And whoever get with them, you gonna get clout. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, A Boogie and Ella Bands, like they recently had announced a breakup. If you get with Ella Bands after A Boogie, you're a fan of A Boogie. Like, come on, bro. Like, Ella Bands ain't put nobody on. Stop it. There's certain females, like those are females who run Shade Room. The ones who run Shade Room, like anybody's gonna be with them. They give you more visibility. But if all we know you for is being a girlfriend of a nigga, and y'all break up, and niggas is trying to get with you, bro, that's some fan shit. That's weird. I only know Brittany for being Uzi's girlfriend. Anybody who want to get with, like, it's not like it's not even like an Alex who, like, Alex try to make some music afterwards. Alex try to make some music. Like, Brittany ain't do shit. She's Uzi's girlfriend. That's the only thing I know of her. And shit, even when people try to date Alex afterwards, I'm like, yeah, y'all like Trippy. Y'all like Trippy's leftovers. That's it. I'm sorry. Somebody said not everybody knows Boogie's girl. That's the point. She ain't known like Ari. Like Ari, it doesn't matter who she was with before. If you get with her, she's gonna help your career. If you get with A Boogie's girl, nigga, whether you knew it was A Boogie's girl or not, I'm like, why the fuck randomly would you try to get with A Boogie's baby mama? Like, that's weird. Anyway, that was a side point. We gotta get into the real story. I just think St. John hooking up with Uzi's ex is a bit weird. Uzi did a song with St. John before. If I did a song with, I don't know, YG, and YG tried to fuck my ex, who wasn't famous before me, that's weird. I'm sorry, that's weird. It's fucking weird. Now, if I dated some chick who everybody in the industry knows, whatever. But that's not Brittany, okay? All right, anyway, okay, let's move on past that. So, apparently, they're saying that she told the cops that Uzi pointed a gun at her and struck her. Now, I'm going to keep it real with you. This sounds so crazy. They say she went to the West Hollywood Sheriff's substation and she filed a police report alleging Uzi, her ex-boyfriend, put a gun to her stomach and then struck her. Now, let me ask you a question. And by the way, I could tell I'm going to get a very immature answer, but I'll ask it nonetheless. Do you think she's snitching? Is this considered snitching? Now, I hope I see the grown-up answer, which is no. I only ask that question because snitching is something that people weaponize. When like snitching, ratting is something to be weaponized. And what I mean by that is the true definition doesn't matter when you're trying to attack somebody, right? So the quote-unquote true definition of snitching is you did a crime with a motherfucker, and after y'all did a crime, you get caught, right? Or maybe both y'all get caught, and they say, hey, if you tell on the person you did the crime with, we'll give you a lesser sentence. And you tell on them. Y'all both agreed to do the crime. Now you're telling on the person you did the crime with for a lesser sentence. That's supposed to be snitching. That's not really how people use snitching these days because it's completely weaponized. So any type of cooperation with the cops, if you don't like the person, it's snitching. Now, if you like the person, that's a victim, so it can't be snitching. It's just completely biased. You know what I mean? Like, name some situations of people we like that you could read in a police report or anywhere else that says they cooperated with the cops. And people be like, nah, that's not snitching. But when it's someone you don't like, and I can tell we all love Uzi, so I see some of y'all are picking sides. Y'all are trying to say Brittany is a snitch. She's a woman, she got hit, and because she cooperated with the cops, y'all like, oh, she snitched. How? That's the problem with snitching to me. It doesn't have a black and white explanation. It's more of how do you feel about the person. Niggas will say Akademiks is a snitch for reposting a public story. But if it's the artist they like, and that artist called the cops themselves, oh, that's not snitching. So wait, they call the cops, they ain't snitch. But I posted on the internet a story that everybody posted, and that's snitching. Yeah. Nigga, we don't like you. That's the problem. That's the whole fucking problem. So anyway, she went to the cops. She is saying that He hit her and put a gun to her stomach. I just think this is so wild. Now, let's do some digging, right? Pause. It appears that Uzi rolled up to the Dialogue Cafe. Now, I didn't do this on the video, but this is why I saved it for stream. Let's figure this out. The Dialogue Cafe. Let's Google where the fuck this is. Now, I know LA a little bit. Dialogue Cafe is in West Hollywood. By the way, West Hollywood, if you don't know, is a particular area of California that's frequented by a lot of high-class, snobby type of people. I was just in West Hollywood for the Versus thing too. Let's see. Wow, look how close in proximity is to a lot of things. Tinder has an office here. Look at the Tinder office. Tinder office. There's a Bitcoin ATM. Oh wow, I didn't know Bitcoin ATM. Wow, you know, be like, yo, meet me at the London, whatever that song is. You know what I mean? Don't Travis Scott got that song. Meet me at the London. Listen, we gotta do this. Is why I come to the stream. I can't do this on a YouTube video. It's gonna take too long. We're gonna do the digging right here. So we got the London right here. I went there and I'm like, yeah, I think they left my bags downstairs. I'm like, the fuck going on? Travis told me to meet him at London. Pause. You know what I mean? Like, this is trash. Okay. Is it, which road is it? Oh, this is Sunset Boulevard. Did I just stay here? Oh my God. I won't tell you what hotel I stayed at. Oh, hotel I stayed at. Oh shit. Yeah, so this is like 4 blocks from where I stayed at. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, cool. Anyway, all right. I'm just putting this in perspective. When I'm there, yo, it's mad like shit going on. Like when I mean like luxury cars, like fucking Lamborghinis going up and down. This Sunset Boulevard is a really hot fucking spot. And by the way, I know this. I know a bunch of chicks that my man's has hit. Like hopefully I ain't snitching on nobody, but that my man's has hit like little wannabe industry, like whatever chicks that literally be with, they're fucked with like St. John, this and third. Like for the most part, motherfuckers is fucking with like little industry, like pass through, run around, in Instagram thoughts, right? I feel like you got to go out your way to go find a Brittany Bird. Like, there's nothing musical about her. There's no connection after Uzi left her that she's even in play that you would want to fuck with her. You literally have to be attracted to her because Uzi used to be with her to even go link with her. It's weird. Now, she's different than like a Ruby Rose. Ruby Rose was just hanging around music shit. You could tell Ruby Rose had music aspirations because, you know, Ruby Rose was with Cardi, but then she had links with like Thug and who else? You got Thug, Travis Scott, a few other people. Like, you know what I mean? She was kind of destined to kind of be around the scene. This Brittany Bird chick, like, she just seemed distant. Like, it feels like for you to fuck with her, you gotta like go out your way. Am I wrong? This shows you that, yo, he's like, his heart's still there somewhat. Still beefing with the chick. It's still dragging a reaction out of him. And I'm gonna be honest. Again, I'm speculating here, but we need content. I don't know why he pulled up on her. Again, the easiest thing to summarize or speculate is that she's been beefing with his current girl, so maybe he pulled up on her like, yo, listen, man, yo, stop fucking beefing with my current girl, because my current girl probably, you know how it goes, like when your guy's stuck in the middle. Your girl's putting a lot of pressure on you because like, yo, why your ex bitch saying this? Yo, you gotta check that whole, like, wait, why she got screenshots of you, blah, blah. So now he maybe pull up on her like, yo, stop that bullshit, yo, like, we not together, I'm with this chick. But seems unlikely. It kind of feels like he pulled up on her because she's with another nigga. And it's more than